Hi everyone, my name is Jean and the name of my channel is Jean Home Decor and More. Welcome back and welcome if you're new. I guess you can see what today is. Today is plant day. Today is Friday the 13th. Oh yeah, it's Friday the 13th. Okay, so I haven't been out all day today. I've been doing little things around the house. I'm still doing some cleaning. You know, it's dusting. Oh my gosh, I'm doing some dusting and everything. You know, I'm gonna wipe these blinds off, maybe if not today, tomorrow, but it's always something to do. You guys know it's always something to do in the house. But today I have been wanting to repot this peace lily. And, you know, you can see it here. You can see this peace lily here. She needs to be, and she's wilting because I wanted her to dry out some. I didn't want it to be real wet. But as you can see, I have been watering it way too much. See these brown spots on here? Because she loves water. So I need to repot her. So this is the deal. So she's in this pot that came in this store pot, came from the store, so that's what she's currently residing in. And then I was thinking maybe I should just put her in this pot, but I didn't put any holes in this pot, so that's not gonna happen. But the pot that I did get for her was this pot, and this is a clay pot. And I've said this in some of my previous videos, y'all. I don't know what it is about these clay pots, but plants seem to really love the clay pot. I think, you know what I think? I think because once you water it, you know, it's maintaining, or, you know, some of the water is retaining some of the water. So they do like this clay pot. But I have a Chinese evergreen, which I showed you all. It's in my dining room. And that plant was giving me the blues. You know, and with plants, you know, you always gotta be working them, studying up on them, reading about them in terms of care. And so that plant was just driving me bananas. I put that bad boy in a clay pot and she said, "Oh, I like this. I like this, Jean. I like this, Miss Jean." So she's up in the front and she's doing well. So I have a buddy, I just came back from visiting her, which I told you all about. Getting away from, the plants for just a second. This past weekend I went to, starting last week from Thursday to Tuesday, I've been from Friday to Tuesday, I've been in DC, Maryland, Virginia, New Jersey, and Philly. And my buddy who lives in New Jersey, her plants are just gorgeous. She has a green thumb. And so I think I have a green thumb with some plants, but it's just some plants are easier to grow than others. And I try to stick with the plants that I have success in. Some plants can be a little temperamental. I kind of stay away from those. But this one is, it's an easy growth one, and hers looks really good. But mine, you know, I need to work on her. So let's get started with getting her repotted. Now I have a beautiful planter. You know, this is the pot, but I have a beautiful planter that I got. I want to say, was it last year? I probably got it last year from Home Goods. Now I've gotten two. I got one this year, which I showed that on a previous video. And the other planter I got last year. But let me just go ahead and get started with this planting. The next thing is I got my potting mix. And then I got this, I showed this the last time I repotted a plant. This is Nelson Plant Food, indoor plants. I got this from a nursery. Now the people at the nursery, for all you plant moms and dads, the people at the nursery said using Miracle-Gro plant food sometimes can burn. I don't know if it's synthetic or whatever it's made, whatever chemicals it has or elements it has in it. They said sometimes Miracle-Gro plant food can burn the roots of your plant. So they told me to get this Nelson plant food. So this is what I have been using, and it seems to be doing a great job. So I'm gonna put some stone down in the bottom of this clay pot, and then we'll proceed to moving on with repotting this plant, okay? All right, so I do have these True Living decorative river rocks. I'm gonna say I think I got these from Walmart, and I usually use them for different things, different videos or whatever. But today I'm going to use these to cover up the bottom of the plant, just so to help with drainage. So that's what we're doing here. And I had like 3 of these. So, well, I actually had 4. I don't know what I did with the other one. I might have put it in the bottom of another plant. So I think that's about good. We have a nice amount at the bottom for drainage. So we'll start. So I'm going to move this up a little bit. We're going to turn her to the side. See what she is looking like. So this is what she's looking like, okay? So not so bad. I'm just gonna put her, I think she will like it better if I put her in another pot. So we're gonna loosen up. Let me see, I'm trying to see if I can let y'all see what I'm doing here. Ooh. So I'm have my papers down here. So I'm just gonna loosen up her roots. And I'm gonna, so I hope everybody is doing well. Your families are doing well. Did I say my name is Jean and the name of my channel is Jean Home Decor and More? I hope that you all like how I am repotting my plants today. In addition to repotting plants, I do home decor, tablescapes, collabs, retail walkthroughs, some DIYs. So I do a little of this and that. A little of this and that. I hope you guys like this video enough that you would consider subscribing to my channel. Give me a big thumbs up and share this video out with your friends. I would love to have you join my growing channel. And I really appreciate you guys' support. Those of you who are my returning visitors, thank y'all for always riding with me. But yeah, so we just cleaning her out a little bit. And so the soil here is it's damp. It's not wet. And it's not 100% dry, but it's just damp. But I just want to get it loosened up a little bit. So she's in good shape. She just said she didn't like that pot no more. You know, I think sometimes your plants will talk to you. They'll talk to you. They'll let you know. They'll let you know if they don't like something. So what I'm going to do is this one that's like this, I cut this back. then I have another one. And let me know if this is what you guys do. Here's another one that I'm cutting back. You see that? Too much water. But I think she was getting crowded in that pot, so I wanted to give her some breathing space. Now, so what I'm gonna do with this one is I'm cutting some of this off. Okay, so I think we're in good shape now. So we're gonna put her down in here. See, so now as you can see, her roots are a little loosened, and I think she'll like that so much better. But spring is springing, isn't it? So I'm trying to get some of these plants in order. And so the dirt here looks pretty good. So I'm going to put this back in here. Now I do have some gloves, y'all. I just didn't put them on, but I do have some gloves. Now the other thing I wanted to tell you is that it's so flipping hot here in Texas. I was thinking about, should I try to do plants again? Because I did buy some plants last year. The only two that survived was a purple queen and a cactus. Now I did have a couple of hostas. They were struggling to survive because it is so hot here. So I was even thinking, well, the hostas will probably grow back because they're perennial, and the same with the purple queen. They'll come back. But I was thinking about for the other couple little pots that I have, I might just do some faux plants. I saw some faux plants outdoor plants on Amazon that they won't fade with the sun. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what they say. But I was just thinking maybe I would do that because, I don't want to have to keep buying plants and get disappointed when it's so hot, because it's just, but you have to buy plants for whatever zone you're in. So, I mean, like, I knew that. Why I didn't do that, I don't know. Maybe I just didn't think it got that hot. But it is like, the plants were like screaming, 911, 911. So, do you guys use faux plants? I mean, because from a distance, you can't even tell. I don't even know if you can tell close up. Because some plants just really look super nice. But that's what I might do this summer coming up. Now, you can really leave your plants in the pots that you buy them in the store. And typically I do that. So, these types of pots, I'll leave them in there for a long time. As long as the plant is healthy and doing well and thriving, I'll leave them in there. But she just seemed like she didn't like that pot anymore. Like I said, the plants, they talk to you, so you'll know what to do. You'll know when to repot them. All righty, daddy. And see, I got just the right size bag of potting soil. All right, so that's the end of that. Then after I do all this, y'all, I gotta sweep and mop the floor. Good grief. Sometimes I'll be lazy. Oh my gosh, I'll be lazy, y'all. But we gotta do it. Okay, so that's looking real good now. That's looking real right. I'm glad I got a chance to cut those pieces off. So now we have the my peace lily. She's repotted, and you can see that she has a couple flowers budding. Okay, so it even looks better already. She looks so much better. I still have a few growths coming on her. She has some in here. So she still has some growth coming on. But I just wanted to cut some of these brown edges off, because I feel like now when I water her, you know, the clay pot will be much better. But yeah, they weren't, this plant wasn't getting all of the brown spots on it, and that's how I know she didn't like that pot. Because this all just kind of started. So we have to fix this. So I'm just trimming her back a little bit. Now, suffice it to say, you know, some people, I don't know if cutting the brown spots off the edges is the proper thing to do. I'm doing it because I want to just kind of give it a fresh start. But I don't think that you really should do that. But don't do what I do. Is I'm gonna come in with a teaspoon of this Nelson's plant food, and I'm gonna sprinkle it on the top of the dirt. And I put them in my hand because what I'm gonna do, okay, so that's what I did. I came in with a teaspoon and sprinkled that on the top, and now I'm gonna water it, and then I'm gonna put it back into the plant holder. In the meantime, and in between time, I'm gonna show you what that planter looks like from Home Goods. If you're looking for a planter for any of your plants, you know, they get kind of sizable and you're looking for a nice planter, Home Goods has the nicest planters, hands down. And I would say for their pots, you know, like I said, I got this from Lowe's because I wanted to get a clay pot, but if I'm not mistaken, Home Goods has those as well. But they have the nicest pots, you know, and planters. And for price-wise, they will rival Lowe's, you know, your big box stores, nurseries. Well, nurseries are, to me, if you ask me, they're kind of high. But the place to go if I'm looking for a pot or a planter, I go to Home Goods. All right, guys, so here's the other thing. So I water my plants. Now, I have some plants that can just take regular water. So I don't run it out of the tap and just put it on the plant right away. I let it kind of sit. So I can use some plants I have, they can just tolerate regular water. Then I have some dracaenas, and they need distilled water. So I go and I buy distilled water, and then I have regular water. Like this plant can handle the regular water, and then I spray my plants. So I kind of give them a little moisture. I might spray them maybe every week and a half. There's a few of them that, you know, they like to be sprayed. You know, they like to be pampered. Some of them are divas. So, but anyway, this one, she's a diva too. But right now we're gonna go ahead and, well, I'm gonna put her, let me see. So let me think about this, because this has a hole at the bottom. So I'm not gonna water her until I get her in something so the water can drain out. Now here's the Chinese evergreen, that I told you that this plant was really about to die, and she's coming back quite nicely. She's really growing, and she might need a little watering, but she likes this clay pot. Okay, so you can see she's in her new home now, And so her leaves are pretty big, so I'm going to go in and give her a drink. Okay, so she got a nice little drink. So that's where she's going to reside, and I think that she'll like this home. But we'll come back. I'll bring you back so we can check on Miss Peace Lily. So I just wanted to share them with you. So look, guys, I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. And until the next one, you guys be blessed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.